As teachers or homeschool moms, we strive so hard to put together a lesson that we feel our students will respond to, but for some reason the students are not responding. The problem is that many students lack motivation. Some teachers claim that motivating students is not their job. They believe that it's a teacher's job to know the content and to teach it well, and that the student is responsible for his own learning and his own motivation. However, children who are in their formative years don't even know what they should know. So it is up to the teacher to recognize that the student's motivation is necessary for that student to succeed, and that teachers are in the ideal position to motivate their students. So how do we motivate our students? Hello everyone, welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel designed to help you, your students, and your children live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you're designed to be. I'm Cynthia Ruth. In this video, I will share with you several ways to help you motivate your students to do their best in school. I will explain several outstanding strategies to help them excel academically. Also, don't miss my bonus strategy at the end of this video. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it. Here are some strategies that can be used in the classroom to help motivate your students. Number one, promote a growth mindset. Some students believe that people are born with or without certain abilities and talents, and that these abilities cannot be changed. Consequently, these children will often shy away from challenges because they do not want to appear to be struggling. On the other hand, there are students who believe that abilities and talents can be cultivated and improved through hard work. These students enjoy a challenge and see struggles and failures as necessary parts of growth. And they are more motivated to work hard. It is up to the teacher to develop that growth mindset in their students. So how do we foster that growth mindset in the classroom? One of the most powerful ways of helping students see that they can change is to praise them for hard work. I can tell you've been practicing your reading, you might say, or the practice is paying off on your timetables. These types of praise tell students that they have the power to improve any area of their lives if they try hard enough. Keep in mind, though, that it's imperative that we do not praise ability, but rather hard work. Praise for ability over efforts reinforces that fixed mindset that students have the ability or they don't. And no matter how much hard work on the learner's part, it cannot change the outcome. As teachers, we can model that growth mindset. Ask students for feedback about your teaching and be willing to make necessary changes. Work hard for students and explain how hard work and dedication translates to success and growth. This feedback shows that we too are learners. It also invites our students to continue on the learning journey alongside us. Students are always willing to work hard for a teacher that is reciprocating that hard work. Number two, develop meaningful and respectful relationships with your students. In order to inspire and motivate all of our students, we need to know each one of them on a personal level. We need to know their interests and their hobbies. Who are their friends and what are their family situations? What makes them excited? And since motivation is different for each person, we must know about them, how to be able to predict what strategies will work for them. One way to get to know your students is to take a few minutes every day to ask about what's going on in their lives. This will let them know that you care about them individually. Teachers should also share some details about their own lives outside of the school. When teachers are willing to share personally and become vulnerable, students are more likely to do the same. When students see one another as whole people, they are more likely and more willing to take risks and ask the questions they need to ask in order to gain success. This time of personal sharing can also let us know what type of learner each student is. That is, if they're visual learners, tactile learners, verbal or auditory learners. For more information on education and parenting, please subscribe to my channel, rootstraighttalk.com, at the end of this video. Grow a community of learners in your classroom. Students need a classroom environment that is safe, where they're able to make mistakes without feeling badly about it. For this to happen, the teacher must make asking questions and emphasizing that no question is silly. Teaching and reteaching must be a normal part of the lesson. Group work should be activities between the teacher and the students. This is the time when students can digest information and ask questions collectively. This transfer of responsibility from teacher to the student allows the student to take control of their own learning and feel good when they master the material. To further let your students know how important they are to the learning process, students' work should be proudly displayed throughout the classroom. This sends a message to the student that they are active participants in creating the knowledge in that classroom. Using words like we and our rather than I and you have a significant impact on classroom culture and how the students function as interdependent learners. Number 4, establish high expectations and establish clear goals. Setting high expectations and supporting the student as they struggle along the students to rise and meet those expectations. When expectations are clearly stated, students know where their learning is headed and they are motivated to get there. Working towards daily, weekly, and yearly goals gives students a purpose and a meaning for the hard work that they do. Posting I can statements throughout the classroom. Discuss the goal of the day at the start of each lesson, giving the students a purpose for their learning. Students can then check to be sure that they have met that learning goal. Maintaining high expectations for academics is very important to learning, but so is behavior, group work, individual work is also necessary for deep learning. If we expect students to interact in a certain way together, we need to teach them how and then to hold them accountable. Once the high expectations are established, learning becomes the focus of everything that takes place in the classroom. Number 5, be inspirational. Most adults can recall a specific teacher from their childhood who had a lasting impact on their lives. These are the teachers that inspire, challenge, and motivate their students. So what makes these teachers inspirational? Inspirational teachers represent success to their students. By looking at you, the teacher, the students can learn what success looks like and then go after it. Students pay attention to the behaviors and choices and even sacrifices that can bring success. These behaviors include hard work, willingness to struggle, and the ability to learn from our mistakes. Students internalize these behaviors and strategies as a way to accomplish their own goals. And so we give them opportunities to do so in our everyday routines and assignments. The bonus strategy. Memory isn't really a muscle, but it can help improve focus. Memory games can help hone that focus for students in a fun way so that they are able to concentrate when something challenging is presented. Have regular times in the normal school day where the class plays memory games, or work with attention-challenged students outside of the normal class time to play concentration games. Add memory games to the classroom electronics to encourage this type of play during free time. Memory games do not have to be complicated. Even a simple game of red light, green light, or I Spy, or Simon Says forces a child to concentrate. Memory matching cards or game concentration can also be used to increase attention. So there you have it, several strategies to help motivate your entire class to succeed. If this video has helped you, please leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you have a story, a tip, a strategy, a question, or just some advice that you would like me to share with my audiences, please also leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Click on these videos above for more awesome information on education and parenting. As always, it has been a pleasure to work with you and to meet with you at RootsTradeTalk.com. Thank you for visiting with us, and as always, happy learning and goodbye.